So just like how we anticipated, the price of Bitcoin is bouncing off after testing the support from this 21-week EMA, after testing the support from this 50-weighted moving average, support from this Williams alligator indicator, and even our leading indicator. But the question here is it an actual reversal from here on, marking 59,60,000 the bottom for Bitcoin, or is it just a temporary rally before expecting another continuation here to the downside? What to expect next? So before I start talking about these interesting scenarios which I prepared for you guys, I want you to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now, first thing first, yesterday we talked about this M2 Global Liquidity Index, which was acting as a leading indicator. I mean, whenever we have seen a rise in M2 Global Liquidity Index, it has pushed the price of Bitcoin along with it. But whenever we have seen this M2 Global Liquidity Index decreasing, so did the price of Bitcoin. So you can see whenever this M2 Global Liquidity Index was on the rise, the price of Bitcoin followed right after that, right? But if we look in our case, it is different. I mean, yes, M2 Global Liquidity Index is on the rise, but the price of Bitcoin is clearly falling. So what is happening here? I showed you guys same scenario happened back in 2021 when this M2 supply was increasing and price of Bitcoin decreasing. You can see it was lagging, right? It was clearly lagging behind. But after testing some key trend lines, what happened? This price action catched up with the M2 liquidity supply, which also managed to form a new all-time high for Bitcoin, and only after that started this actual bearish move. So in our case, a very, very similar thing could be happening here. M2 is increasing, price of Bitcoin is decreasing, but after testing some key trend line, I personally think it could be also catching up with this M2 Global Liquidity Index, which could be preparing ourselves for another new all-time high. Yes guys, sooner or later, just like from this past price action, I personally believe the price of Bitcoin is going to catch up with this M2 Global Liquidity Index, because in the medium short term, yes, we are being flashed with some weakness. I showed you guys the price of Bitcoin here broke out from this ascending channel. Ascending channel is a bearish continuation pattern. After losing the lower trendline support, you can see it is resulting in a bearish move. But during this bearish move, we were also forming a descending broadening wedge, which is considered bullish. I showed you guys in the medium short term, 64,000 could be attracting us. But if we fail to do that, I mean, if the price fails to show another continuation to the upside, fails to remain above 60,000 support line, in that case, we have to be careful, because according to this rising channel or ascending channel, you can see 55,000 will be looked as our price opportunity. I mean, this lower trend line will be attracting us, because beside this ascending channel, even this rising wedge, another bearish continuation pattern is playing out with price objective in between 55,000. Yes guys, even according to this rising wedge, we are expecting Bitcoin to get attracted in between 50,000 55,000 before finding bottom, before starting with an actual bullish continuation like this. I mean, if we lose the support from 60,000, guys, please be aware that could be resulting in another continuation price of Bitcoin getting attracted back towards this 50,000 to 55,000, only after that starting with an actual bullish continuation, because we are aware before expecting another continuation towards this 55,000, or even the price opportunity from this monthly S1 line, which also sits around 55,000, first we have to break the support which we have around 60,000. This CPS support is one of the most and strongest support for Bitcoin which we have right now. So as long as the price remains above 60,000, this bearish scenario will be just a temporary bearish scenario. I mean, it is going to be resulting in some sideways movement even if you pull back, but this price opportunity around 55,000 won't be triggered. I mean, price after some sideways movement, right, could be forming a double bottom type of formation and then slowly heading towards the 64,000 price range, because right now, beside the support from this CPI indicator, we also have support from this Williams alligator indicator. And I showed you guys in the past price action during uptrend, this trend line gets retested, right? This trend line gets retested, which results in a bullish move. So since this here is also holding as support, I mean this Williams alligator indicator holding as support, please do not panic, because this trend line above 60,000 will be acting as additional support for Bitcoin. And as long as we remain above this trend line, you know we are going to be above 60,000, and being above 60,000 means this bearish continuation pattern could get invalidated, because right now, beside the support from this Williams alligator indicator, beside the support from this CPI indicator, our leading indicator, we also have support from this 50 weighted moving average, because in the past price action, it is very simple to understand. Price above this 50 weighted moving average has resulted in some very bullish move, but price failing to remain above this trend line 50 weighted moving average has also resulted in a very bearish move. If you look in our case, Bitcoin in a weekly time frame is above this 50 weighted moving average, which also sits around 60,800. So you can see remaining above this 60,000 means we are also going to remain above this 50 weighted moving average, which could be preparing the price of Bitcoin for another continuation like this. Price following this descending broadening wedge, forming a new all-time high. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. Price of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame is above some of the key line of support, and now even above this 21-week EMA, and remaining above 21-week EMA, remaining above 50 weighted moving average, has resulted in a very bullish move in the price action. So I personally think even if the price shows another continuation, the worst case scenario would be a pullback around this 50-week moving average, which sits around 56,000. Yes, that is also the price target from this rising wedge, ascending channel, and even the price opportunity from this October CPI. I mean, this red line sits around 55,000. That would be the worst case target for now. And right after that, we are expecting another bullish continuation like this to play out. But we are aware, since the price is still above 60,000, still above 21-week EMA, still above 50-week EMA, still above Williams alligator indicator, and even above the CPI indicator, let's not panic. I mean, remaining above this trend line means the price still has chance of showing a move like this, getting attracted towards the first target for the month of October, which sits around 69,000, not just only 63, 64,000, even up to 69,000. So please, guys, please, if you have any doubt, I suggest you to simply zoom out, because in a bigger picture, even if the price starts showing weakness, that could be a great buying opportunity. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my vlog, then please, guys, please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, guys, if you haven't taken part in this Bybit WSOT event, which is happening very soon, then please feel free to check the video description, because this event is one of the best event in crypto space right now. I mean, with 10 million USDT prize pool. And if you want to take advantage of this free money which is provided to our community members, and if you want to trade along with me and fight for this 10 million USDT, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.